Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Avowed. We have been exploring Paradise for the very first time, and we've just actually headed out of the city. I think we decided to head up to the north, as you would say it, if you couldn't pronounce the word north, because we've got a few quests up there. I'm going to try to kill Octav. I can't remember if Octav is a spooky boy or not that spooky boy, but we're going to go give it a go. If nothing else, we have upgraded our gear a little bit. Our chest pieces have been upgraded. Our blog got upgraded. Grimoire, you might call it, if you were that way inclined. If you want to get all technical about it, I suppose. He may be the 3 skull one, though. And if he is, we're going to run away very scared. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to try to cross, basically, across to there. And then we can go do Dawn Treader, I think it's called, the quest. Now, I say I was going to go across there, but I'm pretty sure I can't. We're going to run to the bridge. Taking bridges like a normie. What is the world coming to, honestly? There's a plant over there. Oh well. God, even this is a bit of a nightmare. How do I get... Go where? Can I get up here? I'll be very sad if not. Alright, I'm very sad. Oh, we get across there, that's fine. I knew I didn't have to take no stinking bridge, let me tell you. I believe this is actually, I guess the city itself is across the river, but it's the first time we've been across the river and in the wilds at the same time. So I'm very curious to see what we stumble upon. And hopefully find some lovely plants. Like spring berries. The springiest of all the berries. Alright, well let's go this way first. There'll be plenty of time for exploring later. So it's just this little camp. A little lean-to. Okay, I'm going to set this as my quest, actually. Now, I haven't died yet. So, if Octav is scary, I'm going to run away.
Nope. I am not going in there unless you swear not to run off without me.
He's faster than he looks, and a dead eye with that crossbow, so I'd listen.
We're just going to have a look, guys. We're just going to have a look. Stop worrying about it. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Wait, can I check? Before... Wait. Let's just back off a sec. Can I check here? Does it say anything about... No, it doesn't. Well, yeah, the yellow bands are the only one with a skull, so I think my gear upgrades have kind of normalized it. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Let's go. We're going to be fine. Oh, I've got new spells as well. I've got to remember this. So I think X is my blizzard, A is my fireball, B is my lightning, and then Y is my aura. If we can take one out nice and early, that'd be great, actually. Oh, well, that didn't work. Ulfen! Oh, it bounces. Pew! Ow. Get fireballed, nerd. Oh, that hit like a truck. That's awesome. Need help here, buddy. Thank you. Trying to get some... Oopsie daisy. I'm going to try to get a little bit of essence back. Still sticking to our rule. No cheating. I should take you out, really, shouldn't I? Oh, that's Marius. I'm sorry, Marius. Someone is pocking me from... It's you! Someone has been hitting me from a distance for the entire bloody fight, let me tell you. Get out of it. And you, come here. You're very toughy, aren't you? Nearly.
That's it for me. Back on my feet.
Oops, it is it. Right. Buddy boy. Eat fireball. We did it, gang. Well done. So, Octave's Ardra. Oh, he's got an Ardra. Oh, and Sheathed in Summer. One-handed melee. Unique weapons are high. Oh, baby, please be good. It looks like a sword. It could be a dagger. We are praying to Jesus, the baby Jesus, that it's a sword, and then I'll finally have a sword to upgrade. Hold on a sec. Grab our loot first, our winnings. Yeah, these new spells are awesome. Way stronger than I thought they were. Oh, baby, it's a monster as well. Look at it. So even it's fine quality by default. Fantastic. We're gaining 15 damage, 22 stun, less stamina cost, plus 6% crit. A full combo attack deals fire accumulation and hits deal 10% bonus fire damage. This seems really good. I'm not going to be able to upgrade it because it's things we don't have yet, but still. Oh, baby. I'm going to sell you or... I'm going to start selling because I think I probably don't need chunks that much anymore, right? Well, like the chunks we're getting and the ladder we're getting. If you look, these aren't upgraded. Well, this isn't. They're not upgraded with the stuff. It's a new type of thing that we don't have access to yet, so... Right, let's heal up. Porridge? Sure. Good job, guys. Wait, is this a dagger? It looks like a dagger. It's tiny. Why does it look... I thought it was a sword. Is it a dagger? It just says one-handed melee. I mean, it's clearly a dagger. It's freaking tiny. It's a dagger, yeah. Well, I wanted it to be a sword. I mean, it's still going to be an upgrade for now, right? It's still a positive at this point, but I don't like how it looks. I know that's daft thing to worry about, but... Oh, iron... Isn't that what I needed to upgrade it? Interesting. I know that's a... Oh. I know that's a silly thing to worry about, but it looks silly. I'm not okay with that. I want a sword. Gosh darn it. They're very weird chests, aren't they? Iron chunks, yes, iron. Well, I'm glad that we managed that, and that will actually have upgraded us further. So maybe we can even do the Yellow Boy quest. Pretty sure that's what it's called. All right, with that done, we are going to go and do Dawn Treader. Somehow. It's over in that direction. How we go in that direction is a whole other kettle of fish. Let's have a little poke around. See what we can see. My inability to regen essence is really, Oh, there's no way this is the right way, is there? Unless I can go left up there. Nope. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse because, Or maybe I want to go down here and then left. Can I go left?
Say what you like about my people. We built a phenomenal wall.
What was I going to say? Don't know. What is it? Okay. Wait, before we do that. Just in case that leads to the same place. You never know. Oh, what's going on here? This is strange. It's kind of beautiful, but kind of really sad at the same time. I go up there as well. I don't think I want to go up there. Alright then, come on. Let's see what's behind door number 37. As it's most commonly known. Okay. Are we going up or down? Place your bets. I'm going to say up. Hey! Okay, it was a little obvious. That's neither here nor there. Wait, this dagger's a monster then, because it does loads of damage. And it's a dagger, so it attacks.
How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
What happened here?
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out, he was smuggling animancy equipment.
Oh no.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
You can't stop me from using a lift I've already used.
You didn't know it was off limits at the time.
Now you do. We'll never get ahead of these smugglers unless we cut off their routes. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Did you find anything of note on the body?
Haven't searched him yet. We were only meant to be keeping watch, you understand? You're welcome to take a look if you think you'll find anything useful.
He is gleaming orange.
I'll ask you to refrain from using the lift, though.
I'm on important business. I'd appreciate it if you let me through.
Well, since you're the envoy, I suppose we can't stop you.
That's right.
But if you bring so much as an Aedyr stone with you, we'll find out.
You say that, but I have 2 Aedyr stones in my inventory, and you haven't done a thing. Neil, I find myself in need of a 3rd essence generator and another passel of resonance amplifiers. I know it was a bear wrestling the last shipment from our friends in Fjord, but my master there has led me to believe they have more than they can use, and thus can stand to spare a few. Should they make a fuss, I release you to offer them an extra skelling for each machine they'll part with. I haven't included an extra here for you. Walk in the light. I'm not sure he deserved to die. Meh. Meh. Kill me, a beautiful. Magran's Blessing it's really good. It's really, really powerful. I should... before I go into a boss fight, I should consider using it. I guess. You know what I'm like. Consumables. Blech. Blech. What's going on over here? How are we all doing? Hello, buddy. You're alright. You're beautiful. You're very strange, but that doesn't stop you being beautiful. Chickens? How weird are the chickens? They're basically just chickens. They're not that weird. It's a shame. Also, look at them. Everything else is running so smoothly, and this thing's just juttering around like crazy. I have no idea why that's happening at all. Oh well. Oh, is that a cave? It is a cave. It's only a little baby cave for babies, though. Letter to the Oracle. This letter appears to be unsent. Though smooth now, it bears evidence of having been previously folded into the shape of a paper glider. Mr. Oracle, you've been very generous with your skellings, and I appreciate that, but the Aedyrans have started asking around about me at the market. It isn't often regular folk are carrying purses full of gold, you understand? Now they've gone and started inspecting all the shipments coming through the port. I can't afford to keep ferrying your goods. The sciences aren't exactly illegal in the city, but the steel garrote people don't much like it either, and I'm starting to think I might end up at the bottom of the river if we keep this up. Sorry, I know you'll understand. Oh no, but he did end up at the bottom of the river. The river of hell. I don't know, but you know what I mean. He's dead. There we go. I was really hoping for a fast travel beacon around here. Oh! Oh well.
Take your best shot.
God damn. Boy got wrecked. Whoa! I can already feel it. I'm getting too cocky.
Coming for the right.
Oh, I thought they were all dead. Oh, well, you guys handle that one. You fine? You're fine. You don't need me. There's loot in the area. I can see it. I can feel it. Something here somewhere. For God's sake, guys.
This looks like the path Offrig told us about.
Oh, it does.
Another glorious
Pilgrim's Path. I can't remember why we're here. Is this for Dawn Treader? There it is. Map. Yeah, probably is. Sweet. All right, let's go this way. Didn't really plan to stumble upon this quite yet, but there we go. What? Just a bouncy boy. Actually, I guess I'm a bouncy girl. Not the first time I've been called that, to be fair.
If you look, you could see Fort Northreach from here.
Put the dagger away.
Too soon.
Peer, unassuming. Kawai's journal. This slim This slim volume is warped and water stained. A quick flip through its pages reveals it's diligently updated for 7 years. Its last entry is dated 2828, the year of Eothas' return. 2821, a season of nesting birds. After 27 hours of difficult labour, I am the mother of a coral pink squall of a girl. I will call her Marta, after my mother's sister, who was carried away from us on Amira's wings last season. May she have something of her spirit, as well as her name. 2823, season of sun showers. Anaru presented Marta with the fishing pole, the harpoon, and the basket this morning. How anxious I was that she should choose the harpoon and spend the hot seasons away at sea, or the fishing pole and be fettered always to the town, or the basket and spend her life climbing trees. But sweet Marta turned her back on all of them and crawled into her father's lap. She will be as her father is then, a healer, as they always needed to me. Aw. You really shouldn't make kids choose their profession when they're like 3 years old, though. 2826, Season of Ripening Koiki. Last night, Marta told her first story. It was a tale of the mighty war parrot who fought fearlessly in many battles against the terrible Naga. But though he was a great warrior, he'd always wanted to explore the islands. So when his mother wasn't looking, he flew to the top of Serpent's Crown in Nekataka. He saw all the way to Hasanungo. The sky went on forever, but he became scared of the heights and called for help, and his mother, the queen of the war pirates, came to rescue him. From then on, he was happy to remain a warrior. Great Aunt Marta once told me a similar tale when I was a foolish young girl determined to climb the tallest koiki tree in the village. Koiki. Perhaps there was something of my old aunt's soul in my daughter after all. 2828, Season of Churning Waves. A dread storm cloud sits heavy on the horizon and small tremors shake the sand, but my girl is not disturbed. Tonight she leads the children in a performance of Ngati's Kraken Dance, as taught to us by the young women from Mage Island. We made her bracelets and anklets from shells we collected on the beach together, and she wove her skirts herself. As we near the season of her birth, I remember how, when I first quickened, I told Anaru I was afraid. It is strange to look upon this tiny mound now and think I may have never known her. How strange this life of mine. How generous the gods. Waterfall. One of these days.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days.
Kara, you would...
The Temple of Aethys is closed.
Alright.
I don't know why everyone in the Living Land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home, because the goddamn temple is closed.
I'm here at Offric's request. You've got an expedition in trouble.
The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure, until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
Quietly slink away while they're arguing.
Good thinking. If we duck out fast, they might not even notice we're gone.
Perhaps I will sneak inside while you are
Do 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 do.
What say you then?
You saw nothing.
Guess I'll
Wasn't that subtle, really, was it? Okie dokie. Let's go see if we can rescue the lads and lasses from the temple. I guess this is an old ruined temple. But they want to see someone inside, an old kook. I don't really know. The oracle's inside. They were looking for a relic. I don't really know what's going on. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is great. Everything is happy. Tell your mates. Okay. You look new. What are you when you're at home? Electric lily seed. You are new when you're at home. Probably when you're not at home as well, but you're very cool. Oh no, it looks like a puzzle. Essence generators are mechanical devices that can be activated with shock damage.
Didn't even have time to finish the puzzle. Whatever they were looking for, it wasn't just treasure.
Okay. Interesting. Well, do I? Right, I'm gonna try to shock it, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I've got the seed, but if I can save the seed, well, you already charged, it's just you, isn't it? So.
That's it. Door's open.
Did the puzzle, guys. Whoa.
Look alive. They've seen it.
Here we go! Something tells me those weren't the last walking skeletons we'll be fighting.
I'm clearly not used to Marius being in the party because I keep trying to stab him in the face. And it's nothing personal. It's just I'm not used to seeing him, I guess. So I see this small figure. I'm like, well, I have to kill it because it's probably an enemy, right? Book of Verses. Eadnung, the bright star, spoke, and her voice was like a clarion cry, calling his soul forth. He knew her for the right hand of the shining god, and was afraid. O wanderer, hear me, she spoke. You are known to us, and your deeds put you far from salvation. And he wept, for he knew that his sins lay bare before this great illumination. Then Sargamus spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. Harmkay knelt before them then, resolved to save himself and asked what he must do. And Modogund spoke. Her voice was like the songbird's final hymn, bidding farewell to the day's light. What darkness lies within you, you must cast into his light. Your sins will be burned, I can't be bothered. Your sins will be burned from you until you're newly formed, reborn into his keeping. So spoke Modogund. But Eadnung warned him, saying, you have walked all these years into darkness and must now return. You will find the path like treading fire, and at every step you will be tempted to turn away. But no harm will come to you if you keep your faith. Interesting. You tried to kill me, little thing. I just want you to be aware, little thing, that I'm aware of what you tried to do, alright? Just saying. Yo! What? Why is it upside down? How is this a dungeon? It looks incredible. What's going on? Very cool. Just a one-way street. Oh. Look at that. Really cool. Not sure it'll ever make sense in the wider world, but...
Boy is broken. I bet Offric's people came through here.
I didn't even see it. Did not notice it at all. I don't know if I was meant to or if he was meant to notice it for me, but either way, I didn't notice it.
Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Gods. And no one knew that was down here.
It's quite cool, that's all.
Whispers of searing light.
Shut up, nerd. Alright, along we go then. This is cool.
Want a sneak or fight?
Both.
Keep quiet. Nice.
Not very necessary when they die in 2 hits anyway, admittedly.
I was just getting warmed up.
What is it with these gleaming ones? Because they were talking about it. It was like the same with the bear as well. The voice was talking about how it was such a shame to kill one of the gleaming ones. Curious. Oh, it's the ones I kill with my god power, isn't it? Alright, never mind. It's not as exciting as I thought. Oh, right. Really just destroying things for the hell of it at this point in time. Eh. Why not, I suppose. Korluch. I can find no more use to put my talents in our pitiless land, so I must go. The water freezes, I create art from it. The water melts, my art dissolves, the water freezes again. This cycle once brought me peace. I looked upon my work and was comforted by its impermanence, and in the impermanence of all things, I took comfort in Rimgard's promise of the end. But even the ice carver is not impervious to the cold, and the new wind that blows from the north, from Mukezo, from the cracks in the in-between, chills me to my bones. There's something wrong in the world, Lothra. Not even your bright smile can set this cycle to rights. I head to the living lands. The vitality that fled my art is gathering there, condensing. Now a new chill rises in the land. A great conflict is coming, and our master will need his harbingers by his side. If Vatni returns, tell him to come, but my love, I beg you, do not follow us. To serve our god most faithfully, I must believe you're still alive. if I dated someone and they ran off to do like a religious thing, I would. Ow! I didn't even see that one. Careful.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
Hello. Oh,
my brother.
you're the guy, and you look the same as well. That makes sense.
I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead?
Yes.
Is this the beyond spirit? Have you come to take me to Galawain's side?
Please let me pretend to be a
Kid's
ghost.
in bad shape, but he's not too far gone.
Ooh.
I think we can help him.
No. Ooh.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
Well, whining is going to make it happen. Kai, Marius, we can't let this kid die a virgin. Can you help him?
Not with that. No. Oh, you mean healing him?
I've got stick prickle balm for the pain, but other than that, not much else I can do.
Sorry, I'm all out of potions. I don't know any healing magic either.
Magic? I had to learn some magic, but only the kind that explodes. I don't want to explode. Please help me.
I thought you didn't want to die a virgin. Let's use Dream Touch.
Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here?
A strange voice. Offric sent us after you. I'm an apparition. You never saw me. Where's the rest of your team?
He actually made it? I wasn't sure he'd come through. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expeditions Corps. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman, honest. Horse shit. Aedyr was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell Offric how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in.
I'll go have a chat with him.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here.
Given the extent of your injuries, you certainly would have.
It's a lucky thing you found me then.
I'll see you back in Paradise, Cadman.
Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
I suspect they're all dead, 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 dead. I suspect they're all dead. Meh? Where? Right, how would I get around there?
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of us will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Eora.
I imagine the oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look.
Maybe we will, Marius. Maybe we will. A History of the Living Lands 1. Origin. The Living Lands do not exist, but certainly there is an island. Certainly there are valleys, there are rivers, lakes and mountains. There are trees and fungi in abundance. Taken together, do these not constitute the Living Lands? I will concede that they constitute the description of a continent, that this continent lies north of the equator, and that this continent is equidistant from Aedyr and Raratawi. I will concede that this continent is real so long as you and I walk upon it. We call this island the Living Lands, but the Living Lands is merely a descriptor of its attributes. A list of attributes alone does not make up a place. I believe that for a place to become real, it must have a name. For a name to be real, it must have a history. History confers meaning, and meaning is given to a name by its namer. But the Living Lands cannot be this island's name because I've travelled its breadth, climbed its peaks, and delved its countless depths, and I have discovered that the Living Lands has no name at all. Unless the words we use to describe this continent, the Living Lands, were given us by the godless. Unless these words have a meaning only they could comprehend. Unless these words have a history only they could know. And the hearsayety, thisness of this place, was lost with them. It feels like he's being quite pedantic. But yeah, I mean, to an extent, it's a fair point. The godless were all here and now aren't. And they probably did have a name for this place that wasn't the Living Lands.
Right behind you. Mind me not to spook you.
I'm spooky. Anyway, see, I can hear someone. I can see something on the little map thing. Oh. Up you pop. Off you got for me, beautiful. Am I crazy for thinking iron chunks aren't the ones I was thinking about before? Where's my... No, I am stupid, yeah. What was it then? What was it? Steel chunks, that's what I needed, right. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to upgrade my sword dagger. I don't think I'm going to be able to upgrade my dagger in this part of the game, basically. Captain Aedyr, the relic you seek is but one of many thorns in the rotten heart of this land. Claim it for Aedyr, and should its efficacy be confirmed, you'll be appropriately rewarded. No, it's Ludwin.
Might be on the right track.
Well, now I definitely don't want her to have it. I've never even met her and I really dislike her. They've done a good job at that.
Be ready for anything.
Okay. It's probably going to be combat time, so since I'm not allowed to heal mid-combat, we will heal out of combat. Let's have some stew. And what buff things do I have? Yeah, we'll have a blessing as well. 5 minutes that lasts, I think.
My sister. Can it be?
No.
Come, stand in the light. Let me look at you.
Are we sisters? You're very shiny. It's a nice statue.
It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us. But you...
Is he a godless?
Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sarganis, servant of the once shining god. He whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space?
Looking for an expedition of my countrymen.
An expedition?
Godlike, not godless. Herp
I'm
derp.
afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here?
Do you really expect me to believe you haven't seen them? There's only one way through this place.
It's a reasonable question, I'll grant you. You must understand, this place has seen so few visitors for so long that I often retreat into my private quarters. To read, you understand, or pray, or sleep. Age has made me slow. I tire easily. I sleep now more hours than I wake. They could have already come and gone, and I would be none the wiser. In any case, you haven't told me what it was they searched for. Or do you not know?
I don't know.
That is a shame. Without knowing more, I'm afraid I cannot help you.
I don't trust him.
Although, perhaps you might assist me with something.
He's too shiny.
Right. Here. You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way.
Okay.
I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, sister.
I trust this man as far as I can bloody throw him, which isn't bloody far because he's big and gold is heavy-ish. Let's have a look around. He doesn't want me to touch it. Right, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. And then we're gonna touch it. Okay, find the expedition team and retrieve the relic. Not mind if I do. Letters to Sargamus. Sargamus, it's been some time since your last correspondence, and I do hope you're still well. Have the materials and spare equipment for my lab proven reliable. You know how temperamental and finicky old equipment gets. I swear, these machines have souls of their own. But I digress. I look forward to hearing the latest news about your progress. I've no doubt the completion of your project will change the world, and knowing you it'll be for the better. That I have had a part to play in it fills me with deep joy and satisfaction. Perhaps one day this will write about us. I can see it now. The Oracle and the Visionary, a titillating tale of two thinkers and their thoroughly thought-provoking theories. On second thought, perhaps simply the Oracle and the Visionary will suffice. Eagerly awaiting your response, your friend Vitor. P.S. It is good that I forgot to send this after it arrived. Ultrask would be very cross with me if I did not relay once more that he is, and I quote, rather looking forward to giving Sargamus' oversized animat a proper thrashing if he ever gets it functional. Oh, that Ultrask. Until next time, my friend. Okay. I suspect he sent the expedition through to try to get this relic. That he himself can't get, maybe? And...
Bridge has collapsed up ahead. My gut says that's the way.
This reminds me of the Strangle Route. But how is anything this big growing all the way down here?
Like, he can't get to the relic, so he sends them up ahead to try to get it, and then they fail to get it, so they die, basically. I guess we'll find out in a minute. He did mention all manner of creatures, which is slightly concerning. There's another path through underwater as well, yeah. Okay, well, there's a lot of enemies in here. That's probably not a good thing for the expedition.
Unseen, unheard.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Another one down.
I didn't think it killed it. It didn't look like it killed it.
Nice work.
Thank you. Oh, statue schematic. This drawing details plans for the creation of a large statue powered by essence. The essence is intended to be injected into the statue by an array of animantic devices. But where such a vast store of essence might come from and what a statue could do with it is unclear. He's making like a mech, basically, by the looks of things. I'm going to read this prayer. I can't remember the prayers. Prayers are silly. I'm not in it. I'm not vibing right now. Can I do that? Yeah, of course I can. What have we got over here as well? On the Fireforged path, the travels of Yark. I'm tired of reading. I'm just going to scroll through it. So you can read if you want. I want to play the game. To worship, to worship. Oh my god. Alright, okay. I'm just going to... We'll be here all day otherwise. And it's all sort of tales. It's good for world building, but there's a limit to how much world building I'm going to do at once. And it's like 25 books in the room, you know? Trolls. Insects. Plants. Okie dokie. The writing in this tome is dense and spidery, and it advances across the page at a sprint, as if its author's pen had been enchanted with a spell for celerity. Whatever muse ensorcelled, it will never be revealed, however, for the book's fragile pages swiftly disintegrate in your hands. And yet it's still there, so what does that tell you? Meh. Huh. Yeah. Okay, I hope there's anything else in here. That's a funky looking plant, isn't it? I mean, that's a that's an if you're brave enough kind of plant right there, actually.
Never knew there were little houses down here. Then again, I never needed to come down here before, so there's that.
I'm glad you're learning things, Marius. It's nice that we've got something to show with the fabled hunter, you know? Go on then. Purification of the pilgrim. I hoped that in coming to this place, standing before the splinter and turning my mind to prayer, that I would feel something. That I would experience the solace the other godlike speak of, this state they call grace. But my dreams remain as silent as this eerie, godless tomb, and I am ashamed to feel so lonesome and bereft. To truly love the gods is to be faithful to the void, that is what the oracle tells me. If I look outside of myself to the here and now for that which I desire, then I will always remain unsatisfied. That's true. I must go down into myself, that's a different kettle of fish, into the still wide emptiness, to discover why I already have everything I need. The many voices of Aedyr I wish would whisper in my ear, even had I heard them, they would not be evidence of their love. That evidence persists already in my soul, in the void to which I have not been true, and it has from the moment they plucked my soul from the wheel and gave it unto my body to be born. It is the chime. The chime is the evidence of their love, and if it is all that I ever have with them, then I should fall to my knees in gratitude, for it is more than most kith will get. But to know this solace that I seek, and that I must give up any desire for their love and learn to love the void. I definitely hear a shiny. Maybe it's outside. I'm really thrown for a loop here, because I can definitely hear something. Pew pew pew! I didn't do anything! That was rubbish!
We make a good squad.
It's definitely loot over. Aha! Right, how do I get up there? On there? No. Nope. There's got to be a way up there because I can hear the tingle, the lovely looty tingle. Maybe there's another way up down this way. I'll cross over from the other side. No. It's there. It's right there. I don't know how to get there. This doesn't happen very often, but this is one of those circumstances where I can even see the loot, and I still don't know how to... Oh, maybe we end up dropping a... Oh, right, okay. I suspect this bridge might be repaired magically or something, and we can drop down there. Otherwise, I don't have a blimmin' dickens.
Repose, a pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Out my head. With this leaving of his precious body, we commemorate our most glorious God with all his saints. Checking the time. Let us command ourselves and one another and our whole life to Eothas, the Dawn Treader. For this holy house and for those who enter it with faith, reverence, and the fear of our God, we consecrate this temple in his name. Eothas, have mercy on our souls. Just can't imagine living my life like that, honestly. I mean, I'm not good with authority in general. And that's like base level authority. Never mind like
If it
someone who
weren't
has
for the
almighty
world
authority.
and the invading roots, this place would be kind of nice.
It would be lovely. Even the invading roots are kind of part of the charm, you know? What? Oh, wait. I'm just going to try this.
Nice. I must have missed that.
I mean, I don't think you ever came down here, Marius. So, you know, don't worry about it, buddy. Explosive barrel. Slightly concerning. Still got one more to light somewhere to get this door open. Right, so that's what the... Right, I've got to keep that in mind going forward. The orange means it's an unactivated one, I guess.
There's the relic.
There it is.
It can't be as easy as just grab.
Let's see if that opens.
I have to keep an eye out on the way back because I definitely saw one in that watery bit. Turquoise. Mace. It was very unexciting. I'm not going to lie, that wasn't great. I guess we got turquoise. A bit of gold. What terrible thing is going to happen when I pick this up? And how the hell do I get in there? Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Alright, let's pick up the bloody relic and see what happens. It's not destructible, is it? I don't think so. Splinter of Eothas. Oh god.
Item. It wakes.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
We'd better get moving too.
This one's mine.
Get smacked, nerd. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Godless. Oh, go. Okay. Hello. Get absolutely shredded, nerd. What are you doing? Stop it. Whatever that was, don't do it anymore. Very careful with these explosive barrels. Oh, that's great. Love you, charge.
Who's ready for more? That ought to be all of them.
Bloody Nora. Right, now I can figure out how to get in there. Can I move the barrel? Nope. Did anything get disturbed during the... No, how do I get in? There's loot! I will not be denied. I think I'm going to have to leave it behind, and I cannot over-exaggerate to you the sadness that brings me. I just don't see how you're meant to get in there at all. Can I see anything on the map? Nope, not a goddamn thing. Right, I'm just going to do one thing. Oh no, this hasn't worked. This hasn't worked at all. All I did was set fire to the world. It's definitely a path through the far end. Hopefully it's nothing important. Maybe we need to activate more of the things. Now, where the hell is this expedition at, anyway?
Oh, Fui too. The way out must have flooded during that earthquake.
Oh.
Blasted ruins.
Well, at least I was right about this bit.
Better a flood than a cave-in.
Oh wait, no. Huh. Allons-y. This is the way we need to go. Come on. Thank you very much. Now this has opened multiple paths. Can I go this way as well? Wait, what? Oh, it must flood more. Oh, there's a thing there. Can I? You reckon I can? I don't know. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. Right, we're gonna have to. Oh no, I don't have to do anything actually. We can do this. Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. What you got for me, beautiful? Aw, yeah, 2 soft branches. Living the dream. Is that really what I came here for? Looks like it. C and A. Well, I want to go for B, don't I? Which is, I guess, this way. I'm trying to find the expedition. I'm 99% sure they're all dead. Don't get me wrong. Let me just pop something to. I'll do. Just in case.
Take a look around.
Yeah, well, I got that feeling too because they gave me a Magrin's blessing a second ago. I was thinking, well. Are they going to give me that for no reason? No, they're probably doing that because something's going to try to murder me. So. Oh, God. Well, I found the expedition. New orders came down from Darren today. We're to be sent to the Living Lands. The diplomatic corps has established an embassy in the port city of Paradis. No. And they need support cataloguing the unusual ruins there. No doubt it'll take months, perhaps a year or two at the very least. I had promised Rudwin I'd be in high ground to celebrate in the US with him and the children, especially since it'll be Miri's coming of age, but how often are you given the opportunity to lay the foundation of study for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand, and Miri, well, I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. It's not like the gods are making new continents, the world is getting smaller every day. Okay. It always seems as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we're pulling into harbour. And a charming harbour it is, despite what Darren told me, and not nearly so dangerous as the clerks in Hightown warned. I swear on the Queen, half my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's purely on principle. Don't make me say purely on principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Rudwin sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage. But he couldn't muster the stones to tell me to my face. Let him assume it never arrived, for I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation right behind the eyes. I've had a few days to settle into life in the embassy while the powers that be argue about how to best make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassador's clerk took the scouts to some dreadful little schoolhouse in a rough part of town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but I can hardly muster the energy. As long as Offric's voiding his stomach in the canals instead of the bunkhouse, it's not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northreach to see if we can't help their archivist identify the purpose of the Godlin ruins there. Blessed New Year! The team acquitted themselves well at the fort. With Caedmon's help, I was able to get down into the basement of the ruins there and take a good look at the construction. Naturally, I left the notes I took at the fort. I feel I can hardly even think these days. But I believe I remember enough of what I learned to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could those ruins have been the site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. The Steel Garrote Inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rumour of a holy relic in a cave here in Dawnshaw, and she's suggested we might want to investigate. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've been hardly able to get off my bedroll since we've returned to Paradis. I'll bet there's a curse tablet with my name on it that Rudwin's installed at the Temple of Skaten back in High Ground. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replaced by quivering stalks, Miri turning into a tree, Rudlin splitting in half and opening like a flower. No matter what drug I take or to which god I pray, they refuse to go away. I collapsed while we were gearing up in the market, and none of the merchants would help me off the ground. One of them muttered something about soul plague and ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell the man I wasn't sick, just going through a divorce, but I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned to mud. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic. Apparently it was taken from Eothas' Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering, and it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer. I must find it.
Well, we found the expedition.
They've been put into
Looks like
carts.
they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
The plans in the Oracle's workshop were too complicated to be for a simple statue.
You think he's building a what? A giant animat?
Animats are spirits bound to unliving vessels. Oh, okay, it's like a golem, basically.
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aedyr, right?
Could the Oracle's plan have something to do with Eothas' vanishing at Ukaizo?
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo.
Ukaizo?
Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth. Or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aedyr is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Yeah, sounds like fun. Well, this is all about binding souls, so that seems relevant, doesn't it? Here. Aha! I heard. I acquired. Oh god. I wondered what that was. That is a furnace for burning the corpses. I mean, look. He was clearly suspicious from the off, and now we found the bodies. Drained of their souls and a furnace nearby. I don't think we need to believe that he's not doing anything suspicious. I think we can just believe that he's a murderer. And I'm gonna go stab him in the face.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
I'll go ask him if you want. Voice.
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
There you are.
Alright, shall we buff up a little bit? I'm near enough for that. Although, do I have anything? Yeah, I guess we'll eat a little bit. I don't, is alcoholic, I feel like alcoholic drinks can have like a negative effect on me long term. I don't know if that's stupid, but it feels true. +2 intellect, +10 maximum essence. Sure, let's pop that now. I don't have that much of that, so I'm gonna, that stacks. You a kith? You're probably not a kith. Do you count as like, I wonder if that counts as a kith. I'm not sure. Oh, whatever, we'll be fine.
Worried for you when the earth shook.
I'm sure you were, Sargamus. I'm sure you were.
Wasps.
Thank you, voice. I agree.
You have been gone some time.
Been about 10 minutes.
Do you carry the splinter of Aedyr?
I found the bodies of the expedition team in your workshop. Did you kill him?
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics.
I suspect I'll disagree.
Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine.
Nobody with this voice is ever just a chill person. You're gonna put their souls in your statue, aren't you?
Yes, you and you alone see my purpose clearly. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves.
Quite literally.
With your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god.
So, whilst we don't know our god, this guy clearly is Eophas's godlike.
Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
Can't find it, sorry.
Do you imagine I do not feel the presence of my god Eora?
It was worth a shot. Alright, fine, I've got it.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys's body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Aedyr will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
Let's see what Kai and Marius think.
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and there.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and deadfire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him.
That is a much better point.
I can change him before.
Okay. Absolutely not.
I see. Why?
I can't help you bring Aethys back into the world. He's too dangerous.
Then I shall simply take the splinter from your corpse.
No, you won't. Hold on. Let's not be hasty.
I do not wish to pursue violence, but I will if I must. This is the work of my life.
I guess he's not Aethys'
Now,
godlike.
The relic, if you please.
I've been trying to resist clicking the attack for the whole thing.
If it must come to this, so be it.
But he must die, I'm afraid. Shiny boy. Right, do that. Thank you. What's he doing? Boom! Boom! Boom!
So, can we leave now, or...?
That was great.
Follow us. We would speak to you.
Alright, give me a minute. Last light of the day. Ooh, one-handed unique melee. Nice. Potentially exciting. Oh, that's right there. Plus 9 damage. That's good. That means it's probably a longer weapon at the very least, because they're both fine quality, 0 out of 3, so you'd expect them to have the same. It costs more stamina, lower crit, much lower. I think this is a sword. Killing an enemy restores 3% of your maximum health. That's pretty sweet. Not great for bosses, which is usually what I aim for, but still. And hits deal 10% bonus fire damage. Oh, I think we're in business. Yeah, look at that beast. Alright, very cool. Oh, I can still do it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Curious. Well, we'll go towards. Oh, I did not expect him to still do that. Huh. I don't want to do it though. I don't think I want to do it. We'll go talk to the Aedyr. We'll go talk to the voice, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do after that. But I'm very excited about my new sword. I don't love the pommel though. Very strange. Either way, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much as always. Bye bye.